Hey guys, it's Brandy. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the 21 Day Fix and how I eat throughout the day and a little bit more about my meal planning. I had a couple of people asking me recently about what it is do I eat? How do I eat? Do I actually eat anything? And I just wanted to clear it up a little bit about how I eat throughout the day because I do eat a lot of food. I really actually enjoy food. There's a lot of things I have cut out of my diet because it doesn't agree with my body. But I wanted to show you how amazing this system is and how intuitive and visual it is. I'm a very visual person, so once I started this program, it really helped me think a little bit more about what I was actually missing out of my diet. So these are all different color containers and they all match up with a certain category. The way you know how many of these you have, in the 21 Day Fix meal plan, there's actually a calculation on how to get there. You take your weight, you multiply it by 11, you subtract 450 because that's the burn of the 21 Day Fix, and then you subtract 750 from that, so you know what your weight loss deficiency would be, or your caloric deficiency, so you can have weight loss. If you're not looking for the weight loss, then obviously you want to adjust that number. But if we're here for weight loss, or if we want to shred out or thin out or lose a little extra pounds here or there, that is what you're going to want to do. So this is how I do mine and makes it super easy. There is actually a tally sheet in the very back of this, which I've copied and made kind of a little side note. So every week we go through this. We do our shopping on Saturday or Sunday, and then Sunday night we pop a movie in, and then we just prep all night, which it's kind of gotten to a point where it's kind of a fun thing to do, my husband and I. So that's kind of what we do to make it a little bit more fun. So we're kind of relaxing and prepping for the week. So we don't have to do it during the week. It saves so much time during the week. All right, so for my meal in my day, this is how it goes. I know that I have to have a certain amount of these. I'm going to explain which each of these are right now. Green is your vegetables, purple is your fruits, red is your proteins, yellows are your carbs, your blue is your dairies and your things like hummus, and then you've got this little bitty orange guy, which is seeds and maybe coconut flakes, and then we've got a teaspoon, which I get 2 of, and it's your fatty oils, your nice good fatty oils, peanut butter, coconut oil, any of your nut butters, and olive oil. So I know that for me, the easiest thing to do is figure out how many of these throughout the day I'm having and set to it and keep it that way forever and ever. So this is what I've come up with. I know I have a certain amount. I've got 3 greens, so I put 3 greens throughout the day, and I have those 3 greens throughout the day, every day, the same time. Same with my purples, my reds, yellows, so forth. So I start off my week planning out what we're going to have based on that. All right, so my first thing I normally go through is my reds, which are my proteins. Why? Because Shakeology is a red. So I know that I have my Shakeology for dinner. So all I do is I mark red on my sheet for where Shakeology is for dinner, for my meal number 5. And then I go reverse because now I know I'm going to have breakfast. Every morning I have 2 eggs in the morning, and I also have a piece of fish. So that's my 2 reds in the morning. And then for lunch, I have another red, which is typically chicken. So there's my reds, all done. So I need 4 reds throughout the day. I've got 2 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and my Shakeology for dinner. So that takes care of that. Then I go with my greens, because that's my next how many. I need 3 greens, so that's where I go from there. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and then 1 in for a snack time in the afternoon. So mornings, we normally chop up at night, on our Sunday prep night, we chop a whole bunch of greens up. Swiss chard, collard greens, spinach, kale. We throw some onions and garlic in them. So in the morning, we wake up, we pop it in the saute pan, saute it up with our eggs and our fish. Boom, there's our breakfast. And we normally throw a fruit in there. Now, not into the mix, but on the side. It's normally a piece of normally half a grapefruit, which is a purple, and that's what I had today. So that kind of shows you what our breakfast is. And we cook it in a teaspoon of coconut oil. So that takes care of my 1 teaspoon. So I have 2. I have 1 more left. So my second meal of the day is a piece of fruit. So my greens are done. Piece of fruit. Then I put my seeds on top of my fruit. And then possibly I'll put peanut butter on that fruit. Unless I want that peanut butter in my nightly Shakeology. Because sometimes I want a peanut butter and chocolate. So I'll save that spoon and just eat with my seeds and my piece of fruit. And then for lunch, we've got, I normally have my chicken salad. Today it was romaine lettuce. Sometimes we throw some extra things in there like a spinach. But today it was romaine lettuce, tomatoes, and onions. And then chicken on top, so a thing of chicken on top. Now, I don't put any oil on my salad. So I save my oils for cooking in the morning and then either having peanut butter in the afternoon or my Shakeology. But if I wanted to have an olive oil in my salad dressing, then I would take that out of my teaspoon servings. So today I just did apple cider vinegar, some Dijon mustard, lemon juice, and some Italian seasoning, garlic powder, and onion powder. So super easy. And then after lunch, actually with lunch, I had a sweet potato, which is my yellow. So super complex. I love sweet potatoes. Just as a hint, guys, on your 21-day fix, the higher up on the list of your fruits and your vegetables and all your complex carbs, on the list of things, they have, she's actually got it set out. I don't think you guys can see that. Yeah, you can't see it. But on the list, you've got it set out to where the top is the most nutritional dense foods. So I always try to pick from the top and work my way down. So you'll see, you know, your breads at the bottom and more things like sweet potatoes and yams up top for your complex carbs. After lunch, actually with lunch, with that sweet potato, I'll throw some like ground ginger on top of it, so it'll be nice and yummy. Afternoon snack, carrots, hummus, super easy. Dinner, Shakeology. So that kind of goes to show you what my day looks like. It's a lot of food, and I actually took pictures of all of it today so you guys can see visually what it is and what it looks like. Because you look at these containers and you think, oh, that doesn't look like a lot. It's a lot of food. You pour the salad out of it or lettuce out of this, and you are blown away about how much you have to eat. So this really fills me up. If I follow this to a T, then I am full all day long, as long as I'm getting my water in, because if I don't get my water in, then I feel less full. But yeah, that's kind of how I do the day. But I just wanted to show you real quick on kind of the prep in that. So I said we wash all of our vegetables on Sunday night, and then we chop it up. And then we salad spin it. So we put it in the salad spinner. That way there's not a lot of water sitting in it to where it will last throughout the day or throughout the week. We only prep a week, so it's about 5 salads per person a week. And we put them in little containers like this. This one's mine. My husband has a bigger one because he gets more containers. So we just keep them in this, and then pour your salad dressing on, shake it up, good to go. For breakfast, we chop all the salad or the lettuces and kales and things like that in a big container, and then we'll just scoop out our servings and cook it real quick. But there's also plenty of recipes that for easy to go things for breakfast if you didn't have time for this. Or actually cooking breakfast in the morning, but there's so many quick to go that I will hopefully come up with soon and put that out on my Facebook like page for you guys over at Back to Back Fitness. So be sure you like there. And yeah, I hope this really helped. And please ask any questions you may have on the comments. All right, guys, thanks so much. Bye.